Where are you from? Latvia? Okay. This isn't how we do things in Britain. You don't just come into this country, pitch up wherever you like. You can clearly see there, look, see? Another camp. This is our beautiful country and it is just, it's being abused, it's being destroyed. Look, shall I show you?
I can have a look.
Yeah, can I show you?
You don't usually come across. No, I'm not really. From the European community. What?
If they're from the EU, there's nothing you can do. Does she speak English?
Yeah. Where are you from? Latvia? Are you sleeping?
No, I'm waiting for my boyfriend.
You're waiting for your boyfriend?
Yes.
Do you live here?
Jayda, can you explain what's going on to the camera?
Yeah, well, we were just actually driving out of Mansfield train station car park, and as we drove round to exit, we noticed something in the bushes, and we stopped the car to have a look, and there is someone living in a tent, just pitched up, belongings everywhere, just on the side of the road.
And she's a migrant?
She's a migrant, yeah, and she says she lives in here with her boyfriend.
So this is the kind of thing we've got going on in our country during the migrant crisis?
Absolutely, this is the problem. So, you know, people come here, you can't just pitch up anywhere. I'd be interested to speak to her boyfriend when he gets back. She says she speaks a little
Well, if
bit
there
of
is a
English.
boyfriend.
Well, this is it.
But like, this is what our country is coming to now, is it? This is what being in the EU, being in the European Union, having open borders is coming to.
This is it, you know, when your borders are open, people can take advantage, and this is what's happening. I mean, this isn't on. There are kids that will be playing on this grass. Look, there's an industrial centre over there. There's shops everywhere. You've got, you know, big retail parks here, and she's just pitched up.
And here you have a migrant camp.
You've got a migrant camp.
Well, at least one.
Everyone's going up there. They're using the train station. This is the problem with the EU and our membership of the EU, because open borders results in this. Do you want your kids walking past this? There's a police car right there. There's a police car right there. I wonder if they're going to come and do anything, you know, because she looks like she's pretty well established here. It doesn't look like she's just pitched up today.
The thing is, until we get out of the European Union, we're not going to be able to control our borders with the freedom of movement rules, etc., which take precedent over our own any kind of considerations we have.
Of course, absolutely. This is just a clear example of why we have to get out, we have to vote leave, we have to take back control of our borders and take back control of our country. This isn't what we want for our country. You know, what happens when there's more?
There's a camp in there.
There seems to be.
Can you confirm that?
Yeah.
What there is?
There's no camping, but it's all
There's a
rubbish
camp
what
in
they've
there.
left.
There's the result of
Yeah.
people being in
I
there.
don't know if you can follow me in, guys, but yeah.
And this is right in the middle of Mansfield town centre.
You can clearly see there. Look, see, another camp. This is just outrageous. Right next to a retail park, a train station. But surely this is enough to wake people up. Surely, look around. This is our beautiful country, and it is just, it's being abused, it's being destroyed. What are we leaving to our children? If we let this happen to our country, what will our children and their children have to deal with? Enough is enough. It's time we get out of the European Union. Vote leave on the 23rd of June. Hello, officers.
Hello.
Are you aware that there's a makeshift camp in the bushes, and then there's another immigrant living in a tent that they've just made a makeshift camp right out in the open there? Are you aware of that?
I didn't know there was. No, I've just actually literally seen the.
Do you want to go and look? Shall I show you?
I can have a look.
Yeah, can I show you? So we have this makeshift camp here, which, I mean, you can't miss it. I don't know how you've missed it. Do you cover this area? No. No. Okay.
Just literally come to a jog.
I would say that your colleagues that cover this area need a serious slap on the wrist, because this is not what we want our kids.
There's someone in there at the
every day.
moment.
It's just terrible. Can I show you in here?
Is anybody in here?
Sure, there's someone in there. Literally, we believe you. Drive past.
You've got no keys. Has he locked you in here then? Who's your boyfriend?
Hey.
Oh, Going to the shop and he's locked you in here. You can't get out, no? Right. What's your name? Maria?
No, Evia.
Avia. How long have you been here, Avia? Yeah. 4 days.
I think he's my boyfriend. Is very perfect speak English.
Okay, no problem. What's your boyfriend's name?
Yes.
And his last name? Do you know how long he'll be?
Call off phone. I can't say that. You don't usually come across. No, I'm not. I don't say that. Because when you come across people,
Have you got no key?
No, I'm very
and they have a homeless thing here in the church in
Getting
the winter.
anywhere. English is too foreign.
Can I show? So do you just take her
Well, if
details
they're
and
from
just
the
leave
European
her?
community, what can you do?
If basically cause
Sorry,
harm to
say that again.
If they're from the European community, what
If they're from the EU, there's nothing you can
They're
do.
allowed to come in, aren't they? People are allowed to come to England.
There we go. If they're from the European community,
Well, you
what
know
can
that,
you do?
what did I do?
No, absolutely. Look, this is my point, and
Well, it's the point that
I think it's a point that a lot of people are starting to realise throughout the country that we can't have this. This isn't a situation that you say, oh well, as part of our EU membership, we just have to put up with this, because this is not on. And, I mean, I think the undertone is that, and the bottom line is that this is what you can expect, folks,
Well,
if we stay in the EU,
well,
because.
I don't know about that.
You know, there's something you can do. If you allow people to flood into this country, we're a small island with finite resources. This is going to happen. Whether it's migrants or whether it's locals, there is not enough housing for everyone that's already here. We can see that. This just so happens to be a migrant. That camp might be locals. It might be local homeless people that are in there using drugs. But either way, it just goes to show that the very fact that this gentleman explained that the council are giving tents to local British homeless people, instead of giving them housing, they're giving them tents and saying, off you go, we've got no housing for you. This is the future of Britain, and it's only going to get worse. We need to vote leave on June the 23rd. Have you locked your girlfriend in a tent? You haven't. She just said you have. She said you've locked her in that tent. She has your girl? What?
Well, my girl in Poland, lady.
Yeah, your girlfriend said you have locked her in that tent. You need to go and unlock that tent. Why have you come to this country and pitched up illegally? Do you think this is okay? No, it's not okay. This isn't how we do things in Britain. You don't just come into this country, pitch up wherever you like, leave mess everywhere, and then lock your girlfriend in a tent. Really?
Yeah, you know who you're talking to.
Yeah, we saw
Are
you.
you sure you know you?
Yeah, I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. Yeah.
I know you not.